speaking with the media.
Paulie,
You see,
you
he
should,
knows.
yeah, you should do like an exhibition. You and him. Y'all say
You beat my ass right now, man.
Yeah, look at Sharif. Yo, Sharif, what color are you gonna be?
Yeah.
Sharif is gonna be the ref,
30
bro.
seconds in each corner. Sharif has to spend 30 seconds in each corner.
Yeah, I respect. Paulie's a legend.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Boxing Scene's Top Stories, only on ProBox TV, your boxing channel. I am George DeMatteis. Reminder to download the ProBox TV app where apps are available to get the full ProBox TV experience. One of the great matchups on our November 9th fight card features Pablo Valdez going up against Edgar Berlanga. Now, Valdez's story is one of overcoming adversity after he spent 8 years in jail and used socks as gloves and a mattress as a heavy bag to stay in shape. Chris Algieri and Paulie Malignaggi spoke boxing and life with pretty boy Pablo Valdez.
Pablo, man, how's camp going? Talk to me about where your head's at and how you feeling about fighting on ProBox TV.
Oh, I'm excited. Camp is going good over here in Colorado. The altitude is crazy. I got these two crazy monsters here, Richard Colby, Francis Lewis, giving me the sparring. You know, gosh, Gary Starks and Sharif, they on my back constantly. It's rough, but we're getting the job done.
Pablo, you talk about it's rough, man. How do you get connected with such a high level of stable around you, man? You know, you got some big names around you, some big trainers, big fighters. How does a prospect on your level get connected with such a vast level of world-class talent around you?
Well, I've been around my whole life. I've been around you. You just don't remember. We used to go to Corleone, do the ball run, and come and spar.
It's different when you're in camp with all these people. It's different than when you're surrounded by them all the time. You know, that's more so what was my my question.
I'm just grateful. All these guys, you know, Sharif and Gary, to me, are one of the best trainers in the business, you know, and they always got good guys around them, and all these guys pushes me, you know.
But Paul, you know what's good? We all grew up together. This is like, this reminds me of us back in the days when we were little kids. We all picked up, we all grew up together, and look where they're all at now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Generation after generation. I see it.
Yeah.
Edgar, I was at camp with Edgar last time. We did 4 weeks, right? I was with his camp last time, you know. And
he was my sparring partner for the Canelo fight, if you didn't know.
Yeah, it's a
long camp, man. It's a long camp then.
Yeah.
It's been a long camp for you, Pablo.
Yeah, getting hit by this big, excuse my language, but
that's cool.
Getting hit by these guys is no fun.
Yeah, look at his nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Pablo, I mean, we trained together in Brooklyn, and not even knowing that we actually quote unquote knew each other from my kickboxing days, even like 15 years before that.
Yes,
and
when you was a kickboxer, when you was knocking everybody out in kickboxing, you knocked out Tommy, what's his name?
Tommy the Warrior Rodriguez.
The Warrior, yeah, you knocked him out.
Tommy from with you?
And
yeah, he used to be with you.
Yeah, we were in camp together, and then we went actually for your pro debut. I went with you, helped you make the weight.
You did my weight cut.
That's right. That's right. You've always been surrounded by the tip top guys in every kind of way. So this fight, man, like this is a step up fight. You know, you're fighting a guy with a lot of experience. You know, you obviously you're putting in the work. You've moved camp. You've brought great fighters and coaches and people from this sport all around you. Talk to me about this fight. Talk to me about your opponent. Talk to me how you're feeling going into this. And you know, what kind of step is this in your career?
If you look at my box truck, every time I take a step up, you know what I mean? I could easily be fighting easier fights, but all my fights, if you see the last fight, I fought, he fought Ennis, you know, and he had a lot of experience too. I just like challenging myself, you know, if, you know, I went away, so it paused me for a long time, and then I came back and I'm with these guys around, and, you know, I don't really look at him fighting. They the one that be studying him, and they tell me what to do, and we do the game plan and sparring. That's what really, they really could tell you more about him than me. I know he's a puncher. I know he punches, but, you know, I could punch too, so.
Yeah, Pablo, you know, you looking at the guys around you, everybody's, you know, reached a very high level of boxing. What is the goal for you here, man? What are you just taking it one fight at a time? I see you incrementally raising your level of opposition, as you talked about. You know, where do you want to take this?
When I first came home, I said I want to do 2-0, you know, and I wanted to fight in the Garden. That was my dream. I fought in the Garden 3 times. Edgar got me in. Now is a lot of opportunities coming that I really can't talk, but I'm gonna take it one at a time and I want to keep fighting. You know what I mean? I want to keep fighting. I got a big opportunity that I really can't speak, but if that comes, I'm gonna take that. Y'all gonna know about it.
Pablo, a lot of people at home don't really know your story. Like, talk to us about where you start out in boxing. Obviously, your hiatus in the middle there, and then since you've been back, what's been the game plan?
Well, I started 2003 in Brotherhood Boxing with Edgar when he was little. All the little kids, Matthew, was Kike, it was a whole bunch of kids. Then I started training with this guy Mike. That's when he started training Tommy, the one that you knocked out, and it worked out. But I wasn't looking for that. Then I started training with Jordan Maldonado, and that also went good. But he told me, "Yo, you need a better trainer." And that's how he introduced me to Gary and Andre, and that's when we started training. That's how I started meeting other guys: Curtis, Danny Jacob, Kid, Paulie, Joe Green. You know, in Coney Island days, and you know, I was doing pretty good around all that good talent. You know, and then I came home. And the moment I got home, I just jumped. They all received me. Sadan Lee, all of them received. You saw they received me.
Yeah, I saw it day one, bro.
Yeah.
I saw it day one.
So, you know, me getting beat up every time, getting hurt every time, and just keep pushing forward, you know? And I'm just grateful having them around.
Is there any fighters that you admired growing up? And obviously you've been around a lot of fighters. Did you have any personal favorites? Maybe not so much within your crew, but guys you looked up to, watching on the way up?
I was always a Duran fan. I was always a Duran fan and a Floyd, you know. And then from the guys growing up, Danny was always one. Louis was one of my favorite fighters too, coming up, and and then the new generation, you know, obviously Junior Young, Marcus Brown, Edgar Berlanga, you know, I take everything from all of them. They inspire me, and I love the way they fight.
Louis is every New York fighter's favorite fighter. Everybody loves Louis. Louis Collazo that we're talking about.
Yo, Paulie, I was there when you won the chip in Atlanta City, when Curtis fought Darrell. Your first time you became a champion, I was there, Paulie.
Yeah, the IBF title. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
I was Mohegan's son. I was Connecticut.
Yeah, Connecticut. Yeah. All Italians.
Yes.
That's what Curtis for Andre. Andre and Curtis for Andre.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, Pablo, man, what's next, man? This is obviously a big one, and we don't look past anybody. But what's the game plan, man? Where are you trying to go with all this?
We got to worry about this fight.
I got to worry about this fight. This fight.
What's the goal? That reminds me, Pablo. So, what's the goal? What is obviously it's winning is the goal every time, right? So, what's the statement you want to make here? You know, you're a big ticket seller. You're popular. You got a crew of high-level people around you in boxing. You've always rode with some of the elite of the boxing world, right? You mentioned from the other generation to the current generation. But what's the statement you want to make? You know, you're the guy they know, right? You're the guy everybody sees, all these big name fighters, you're always around. But what's the statement you personally want to make? Because this is you stepping in the ring now, not them coming in the ring with you. What's the ideal statement you make in this fight?
My statement, when I came home, a lot of people told me don't fight. I came home 33. I'm 41 now, and I'm sparring all these young guys. My statement is I want to prove that I still got it. I'm still fighting. Next year, they offer me a big card in Dominican Republic, and one of the biggest arena. They're trying to make me fight for a belt. 10,000 people. You know what I mean? It's Fortuna supposed to be in the card. A lot of good Dominican names.
And he wants to. And let me tell you this. And he wants to inspire people, right? That's out there, right? That think that they can't do certain things because of their age or because they're too old. No, it's not about that. It's not about how old you are. You know what I'm saying? It's about the mindset, the power of your mind, and how far you could take it, you know? So him being at his age and him still performing and being with the elites and still hanging around and still being there and still showing out, still stopping guys and still, you know, doing his thing at the age of 41 is something amazing, man. So I know it's hard for him to talk, but I'm going to talk. And I know that's one of his goals is to be out there and to make history for himself. And for the kids out there, the people out there that want to, just inspire the youth, man. Inspire everybody that's out there, you know. Even you, man. Probably you, Paulie. You probably get inspired and want to come back and fight.
I was driving to get an answer like that, Edgar. Thank you, man. And this is what I mean. you got these experienced guys around you. Edgar has experience speaking with the media.
Paulie,
You see,
you
he knows.
should, yeah, you should do like an exhibition. You and him. Yeah, that's it.
You beat my ass right now, man.
Yeah, look
I
at
had to win.
Sharif. Yo, Sharif, what corner you gonna be?
Yeah.
Yo, Sharif is gonna be the ref,
30
bro.
seconds in each corner. Sharif has spent 30 seconds in each
Nah.
corner.
Yeah, I respect. Paulie's a legend, man. It's one of the New York legends.
No,
I
but
respect him.
honestly, that's what that was what I was. That was an answer I was driving to get.
though.
No. That was an answer I was driving to get though. You see, like Edgar has experience with the media, so he knows.
He's good with this media. I'm a quiet
He
guy.
got the gist of what I was looking for. I was looking for an answer like that. Edgar figured it out. I was looking for something more. So, you know, with the media, that's what you're trying. You're looking for a little bit of more of an answer. And that was it right there, Pablo. And I thank you for putting that out there.
I should bring you more.
Yo, and not to mention too, a lot of guys don't get opportunities to fight back to back on ESPN, on the Zone, on all these big networks, on ProBox TV, and he's at his age, he's having an opportunity.
Yeah,
and he's blessed to be there because like you know, you got a guy like me, like I'm his brother, and I helped him, but you know, you can only walk the horse to the river, right? And then you can't force him. You can't force him to drink it, right? He got to drink it.
He can't walk in your shoes all the time. He's got to eventually walk in his own shoes. Yeah.
So he got to do it. So he sells tickets, and he's a knockout artist. He likes to fight. He likes knockouts, and he's fought on the biggest platforms that people dreamed of fighting. He's done it at the age of 39, 40, 41 years old, man. So he's a legend. You don't even know, but he's a legend already, bro.
Yeah,
Pablo. Yo, Paulie, we're gonna hire him for his lawyer. That's Pablo's lawyer right here.
Pablo, it's a grassroots approach. You know, you're selling tickets, you make exciting fights. I've been in the Garden for a bunch of those fights. You know, I've been there for a lot of those top ranked shows. And you fought on the undercard. I've been in the ring with you sparring. Talk to us about some of the people listening who don't know you. We all know you. What's your style like? What do you bring to the ring? And what are you all about when it comes to fight night?
I like to fight. I like to come forward. But now I'm working on smart, not just going forward and getting hit. Angles. It's explosive. I like to give the fans a fight. You know? So that's what I like.
Edgar, jump in anytime, bro.
I did, and people don't know too. I was a black belt in Goju Rule, so that helps me a lot with my discipline. You know, a lot of things. You know that.
Yeah, I saw you lose. You lost a ton of weight when you first came home. You came down to the gym, man. I
came home 220,
impressive.
and I went down and made 145 with you.
Yep. That was very impressive. A lot of discipline.
All right, Pablo, man. Yo, we look forward to seeing a great show from you on the 9th, man. It's a really good card. It's a card that a lot of people are looking forward to, and having you on it is just going to be an added wrinkle to an already packed and well selling event on that show. And a lot of it sells because of a guy like you as well, man. You have a lot of popularity, so you staying in the win column will continue that popularity. You know, that's how it goes, man. People like to ride with the winners. You've been riding in the win column so far.
I feel good. He comes forward, so that's what I like. I don't really like dealing with
you don't have
boxes.
To,
if I got to deal with boxes, I cut the ring. But he comes forward, and that's the fight that the fans want to see. And from the first round, it's going to be explosive. I promise you that, because I'm gonna bring it. And I'm sure he's going to bring it. So.
Well, you've got a great platform. You know, ProBox TV has grown immensely in the last couple of years, and people are tuning in. And I know you fought on some big cards, but ProBox TV is its own different animal, man. It's different. I've been around all of it, and ProBox TV is something special.
Cool, I'm excited.
Yeah, how many box rumbles did they make you do in camp?
Guy right here. These guys got me chopping wood.
Sharif thinks we run on batteries.
These guys made me go 11,000 altitude chopping wood and running in a parachute. This guy thinks I'm 21 years old.
Yo, Paulie, he bought 40 red snappers.
Cabins after this.
We gotta get him ready. This guy is a live guy. He's gonna come. I watched it. He's a good boxer. Has a very good jab. He's not gonna come to lay down. So we gotta be prepared, given the fact that we're up here. We're taking advantage. We have great sparring partners. The altitude, great running. So he's gonna be in good shape, and we're gonna be ready. We have a good game.
Pablo, I'm gonna close it with this. Why should people tune in to see you November 9th? Tell me.
Because I'm an exciting fighter to watch. When you pay your money to see me, you're gonna be that's a fight. Because from that bell rings, it's gonna be fireworks. Don't miss it.
Well, Pablo Valdez looking to put on a show on November 9th in Kissimmee, Florida, live here on ProBox TV, your boxing channel. By the way, this will be the first time that Pablo Valdez will be in a fight scheduled for 8 rounds. So we shall see what happens with pretty boy Pablo Valdez. And remind you, November 9th, another live fight card here on ProBox TV, your boxing channel. The main event, Nicholas Floss versus Christian Gomez. You can watch it on our YouTube channel and also on the ProBox TV app. Download the app where apps are available. And as always, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and leave a comment on our YouTube channel as well. I'm George DeMatteis, and this is Boxing Scene's Top Stories.
ProBox TV Contender Series. Nicholas Floss steps into the ring against Christian Gomez. And don't miss former world champion Jojo Diaz as he returns to the ring in search of glory.
For more ProBox TV, scan the QR code on the screen or go to the App Store and Google Play. ProBox TV, your boxing channel.